Hello friends, I am Lakshman. You're watching Learn Programming by Lucky Sir YouTube channel. I hope you are enjoying my videos. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on bell icon to receive new videos through notification. In this video, you will know what are the best programming languages for front-end and back-end technologies. What is the meaning of front-end technology? Front-end web development, also known as client-side development, is the practice of producing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for a website or web application so that a user can see and interact with them directly. The challenge associated with front-end development is that the tools and techniques used to create the front end of a website change constantly, and so the developer needs to constantly be aware of how the field is developing. So let us see what are the front-end technologies. The commonly used front-end technologies are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It defines the content and the layout of a page. Unlike programming language, markup languages don't explain how the page is displayed, but instead explain what is displayed. The browser contains the instructions needed to render the page. Then what about CSS? If HTML is the structure of the web page, CSS is the decoration. CSS here stands for cascading style sheets. CSS controls the appearance of the content, allowing you to add colors, change fonts, and even set animations. While you don't need CSS, web pages look rather plain without it. You can even embed CSS directly into HTML, although the standard approach is to bundle CSS in a separate CSS file and reference that file in your HTML document. The third one is JavaScript. JavaScript is the most commonly used language among developers, and with good reason. JavaScript is the web's scripting language, allowing you to turn static pages into dynamic and interactive pages. When you open a website in your browser, everything that happens after the page is finished loading is done using JavaScript. So let us see now backend technologies. The backend technologies are SQL, PHP, Python, Java, Ruby on Rails, .NET. So these are all the backend technologies. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is the most common query language. It is used in relational database servers such as MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, PostgreSQL, SQLite, etc. While many of these languages provide different functionality for SQL, the core syntax is often the same. The next technology is PHP. PHP is the most popular backend language today, with a powering of over 80% of the world's websites. The reason for its popularity lies in its origins. When PHP was first released in 1995, there were few options for building dynamic websites. PHP was an easier alternative and allowed beginners to quickly create websites containing forms and database connections. Even today, developers with little to no web development experience can quickly get started with PHP. Today, PHP drives some of the world's biggest websites, including Facebook, Wikipedia, WordPress, and Yahoo. The next language is Python. Python is a versatile language used for both web and desktop development. Python's strength is that it is extremely accessible to beginners. So some of the popular libraries for machine learning are written in Python, including Google's TensorFlow and Microsoft's Cognitive Toolkit. The next one is Java. Java is the world's most popular overall programming language. Due to its versatility, Java runs on devices ranging from smartphones to smart cars. Java also powers desktop applications, business applications, and of course web applications. Java's strength lies in the Java virtual machine. With many languages, compiling a program generates code that only run on computers similar to on the programs was compiled on. The next technology is Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails is the web development language built on top of the Ruby programming language. Rails encourages a particular way of developing websites and provides a set of tools for accomplishing a common task. The last one is .NET, ASP.NET. ASP.NET is a web application framework developed by Microsoft for building websites using the C Sharp and Visual Basic programming languages. Modern ASP.NET sites are built using the MVC. MVC stands for Model View Controller Architectural Pattern. So in MVC, backend duties are handled by a controller which interacts with a model to process data. But if you just want most popular web application development stacks, that would probably some combination of the uh, front-end technologies are HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and backend technologies are PHP, Java, Ruby, .NET, Python. So that's all about some of the uh, information about uh, some best programming language for front end and back end technologies. So thank you for visit. Have a nice day.